Hey guys, bigratthreeten here again. Just want to make a quick video here because I don't know why, but this has been bothering me. Why are people not saying that Rey Mysterio is the WWE MVP of 2009? Really? I think he's by far the MVP of 2009. I don't know anyone who even comes close. And not only that, I'll go as far to say in WWE, I don't want to say his career, but in WWE, this is his best year ever. And yeah, I can say that with straight face, even better than the year he won the world title, because that reign was shit. Okay, and Rey looked like a weak champion. Okay, let's get to this. People are all saying Kenta's the MVP of 2009, and I agree, he is. Now, for WWE, though, it's gotta be Rey. Why are people saying Jericho? What match, or what has Jericho done that was great that did not involve Rey Mysterio? All I can think of is his match with Ricky Steamboat at Backlash. You know, you want to say building up the Legends feud, fine. But the match was okay, only okay, and quite frankly, it should not have been Jericho. It could have been better if it was just Jericho versus Steamboat. Everyone wants to see Jericho versus Austin. People want to see Jericho versus Hogan. So many possibilities, and we got that, which we were all very disappointed with. So, the Jericho versus Steamboat at Backlash, that I'll give him. I guess you could say his tag team title match with Edge, but that was very short. So, I have to say no on that one as well. What has Jericho done that was so special that did not include Rey Mysterio? Feud with John Cena was over by the beginning of the year. I can't think of anything. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but I can't think of anything. Now let's go to Rey in 2009. The Elimination Chamber match, which everyone says is 5 stars, you gotta give all, I mean all the credit to Rey. Sure, give some to Edge, and to Jericho. But give like 95% of it to Rey. Rey made that match awesome. I think it's a bit overrated. I think it's only like 3 3/4, 3.5 stars. But Rey made the match awesome. For all you said 5 stars, you give Rey credit for that. Then Rey goes to JBL. You know, there's a pretty funny segment with JBL, I feel. 3 awesome matches with Jericho. Actually, 5 awesome matches with Jericho. They had one on SmackDown to end the feud, which I thought was great. I think 4 stars. They had one on Raw, like right after Extreme Rules, which was good. 3.5, 3 3/4. There was the Bash match, which was great. 4 1/4, 4. Extreme Rules, which was great, 4 1/4, 4. And their Judgment Day match, which was 3.5, 3 3/4, great. And then Rey gets to the program with Ziggler. I thought the Night of Champions match was good, 3 stars. I thought the SummerSlam match was better, very good, 3.5 stars. And now he just has, what many say, the TV match of the year with John Morrison at 4 stars, in my opinion. Not 4 3/4, but 4 stars. Doesn't really quite make my top 10, but I still say it was 4 stars. So, how is Rey not the WWE MVP of 2009? Who else is there? John Cena? Let's see. John Cena. Getting eliminated, fighting JBL in a not-so-great match through a Rumble. Getting eliminated in the Chamber in 2 minutes. Fighting in an okay triple threat match. A great last man standing match, which many people forget. 2 not good matches, and the Extreme Rules matches I thought was horrendous with the Big Show. Burying The Miz at the Bash. Wow, what a horrible... This is one of Cena's worst years. Jobbing in the triple threat, and then ridiculously booked SummerSlam match. Funny. I thought it was funny, that's why I gave it 3 1/4, but it's still ridiculously booked. Jericho, aside from his thing with Rey and the Chamber, and Steamboat, I guess, the only thing I'll give him, he's been feuding with the Big Show with a tag team, which I don't think is that good, which since WWE is so low on tag teams, and I'll admit it openly, because I don't know enough, they have to throw Mark Henry and MVP together, because they already used up Legacy and Crime Time. Hey, you want to go Jericho and a Mystery Jericho and Big Show against Hart Dynasty? Hey, you already did it against the Legacy, even though I don't think how they'll work that out, but... God, it's just weird, man. They have no tag teams to fight after Mark Henry and MVP. The tag title's going to be really gone on. They should never have broken up Primo and Carlito. Carlito's doing nothing. Sure, you're going to say, oh, the long-awaited push. If that means getting punched out by Vince McMahon, which you don't figuratively represent, I own your ass. You're never going to get farther than this in my company. And Primo's just been wandering around on Raw. Why the hell did you break that team up? So, really, good God. Jesse and Festus, Hawkins and Ryder, Finley and Hornswoggle, even all the teams. So, Kendrick, who was released, and Ezekiel. So, again, who else is a contender? I guess CM Punk is a close one just because of the Money in the Bank match and, the whole thing he did with the briefcase and with his feud with Jeff Hardy this summer. Okay, just for character-wise, not for wrestling-wise, I can consider that. Some could say Edge, which I think is a great example. I think it actually could be a better case than CM Punk. Great last man standing match, a good match with Jeff Hardy. I'll say very good, 3.5. Two fought in 2 chambers, even though the first one was 5 minutes, but still, the booking-wise, I thought it was pretty cool. His match with Jeff Hardy at Judgment Day I thought was good, a little overlooked. The ladder match was good to great. What else was Edge done? Oh, yeah, then he got injured. So you think of it, maybe if Edge had continued along, maybe Edge would be the best possible MVP candidate. But not Jericho, not Cena, and I'll give you CM Punk. Definitely not Orton and Triple H. Whatever idiot wants to give either one of the things to those two. Even with Rey getting suspended, he's put on so many 3.5 stars. I think it's like the mark for a very good match that you should check out. He's done that with The Chamber, 5 matches with Jericho, a match with Ziggler. I don't know if the Night of Champions one is worth watching, and a SmackDown match with Morrison, and probably a bunch of other SmackDown tag team matches that I'm forgetting at this moment. So yeah, in my eyes, Rey is the WWE MVP of 2009. The year is not over. I'll give you that. Maybe Punk can have an awesome reign the next 4 months. And then maybe if he has 4 very good matches the next 4 months, 4 3.5-star matches at Breaking Point, Hell in a Cell, Bragging Rights, 5 pay-per-views, I should say, Survivor Series and Armageddon, if he's champion that long, then yeah, I guess maybe he can be considered the MVP for WWE. But as of right now, it's Rey, hands down. Sorry. Once Rey comes back, maybe we'll get into another little interesting feud. I don't really know what they're going to do with Rey. Maybe they're just going to continue his thing with Morrison and Ziggler, and we could see a triple threat match, which should be great. So again, the year's not over, but as of right now, I see no better candidate for the MVP of 2009 for WWE than Rey Mysterio. Okay? The Miz 2003K says, Morrison was the best best TV match he's ever seen. I'm not sure about that. I have several in mind that I think he forgot. And he said, I don't want to sound like I'm an idiot. I just can't remember anything at this moment. So I'm going to go a little farther back. I'll say Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle in the Iron Man match. That was tremendous. Chris Benoit versus Triple H in their Iron Man match. That was great. Edge versus Eddie Guerrero in their No DQ match in 2002 was one of my personal favorites. Also, this one's a personal favorite for me. Maybe some people might not consider this. To me, this is the best TLC match, which is TLC 4. For those of you who don't know, I had a curfew. I was 8, and my dad was very generous, saying my curfew was 9:30. When you're 8 years old and that's your curfew, I think that's pretty nice. I have friends who in 7th grade, when I was in 7th grade, I had friends back then whose their curfews were 8, and they were 12. So I think it was very nice for my parents to say 9:30 because that's when I really got into SmackDown. So SmackDown I could always watch. I could never really watch Raw because it started at 9. And sometimes I had to go to bed at 9. I could never watch the show. SmackDown I would kind of, sneak in an extra 30 minutes or an extra hour, and sometimes I missed the main event. When Billy and Chuck had a ceremony and I found out about Raw and Eric Bischoff, I think I watched one episode, but I don't remember it at all. I think it's the one where Rico lost to Ric Flair. I could be wrong. Ric Flair lost to Rico. And then the next Raw, I begged my dad to let me stay up this one time to see it, and it was TLC 4. And that was really my first Raw experience. So the match is kind of a little special for me, and that's why I love it. That's why I give it 5 stars because of personal. It's a little emotional attachment to it, and the match itself is great. I've seen a bunch of TLCs, and that is probably still my favorite one to this day. And so that's a better TV match. I consider Cena, HBK, and Raw. Some consider it better. I'm not. Maybe the one earlier this year was probably a little bit better even. I just think it was good, great, 4 stars, I guess, for a TV match. Actually, that's tremendous. TV match of the year, actually, not even for this year. For ROH on HDNet, I'll say the 4-way between Lynn, Black, Aries, and Danielson. I'll say that one was better. Okay, I've already finished The Era of Honor Begins. I will review it once I'm done with Round Robin Challenge 1. Also, I have bought The Rise and Fall of WCW. I have seen the documentary. I have a lot to say about it. And now what everyone else has been saying, because I don't think it's that bad. And this is a guy who I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Who has the Death of WCW book. I'm not done with the matches, and I just finished watching Flair Steamboat 1 because I'd never seen it before. I'll say this right. I think it's 4.25. Not sure if I'll give it 5. Maybe because I saw the other two first, and I think those are much better in my opinion. Plus, this one's a little short. This one's only 20 minutes. One of them's 35, and one of them's 60. But I'm not going to watch the match yet. I really got to get to my DVDs. I'm going to watch, Round Robin Challenge 1, Manhattan Mayhem, and a new DVD that I got off eBay, Death Before Dishonor 4. I will watch that and a few more, and then maybe I'll get back to this. Because, Fitz Year Festival Finale, New York, Glorybound, or 6 Cage Rage, I've had these DVDs for a month now, and I still haven't seen them, so I got to get to them. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I'm bigratthreeten. Give me your thoughts. Give me another possible MVP for WWE, but I personally think Rey Mysterio is the best candidate. Now, guys, see you.